looks like I'm living rent-free in your heads again, huh? I mean, if you're gonna spend your days obsessing over me, you might as well start calling me something respectable. Maybe Daddy Shizzy, or better yet, Papa Nut. Who's the grown-up here? Alright, it's me. Let's go. Call me Daddy, yeah, that's who I am. Running your mind's like a master plan. Papa Nut, Shizzy Daddy, take your pick. I'm owning in your thoughts while you still act sick. Call me Daddy, it's what you mean. While you chase the crooks and I take the lead. Living rent-free, that's my name. Go ahead, say it, put some respect on the name. Man, I'm too old, well here's a surprise. I'm the one with the brains while you're stuck with the lies. You act like you're experts, but here's the reality. I'm the one controlling your mental reality. So while you're out there trying to throw shade, I'm sipping coffee and you're feeling betrayed. You're mad, I got the spotlight, now it's my time. So why not call me Daddy or Papa with a rhyme? I'm the landlord and you're just the tenants, stuck in your headspace with no insight, no repentance. Call me Daddy, you know it's true. You'd be lost without me, stuck in the glue. Call me Daddy, I'm owning your mind while you're scrambling, trying to find what's behind. Papa Nut, Shizzy Daddy, don't you see? You're living in my world now, I'm the VIP. Call me Daddy, just let it be. While you're trying to figure out your own identity. Oh, I see you're confused, trying to get it right. Spinning your wheels while I'm out of sight. You think you've got it figured, but you got it all wrong. I've been running your minds all along. But sure, keep pretending you don't care. Keep saying you're done, but I'm still in the air. You got no choice but to bow to my name. Daddy Shizzy is here to own the game. You say you don't watch, but you're obsessed. Every word I say puts you to the test. Call me Daddy, Papa Nut, you know you should. Because I've been living rent-free, and you know it feels good. Shizzy Daddy, all in your headspace, and there's no escape. Good luck with that.
All right. Hey guys, how you doing? Megan's song. I love Jeremy's too. That was really good. But you know, I just have to one up every damn time. So let's see. What we'll do is we get enough people in here, and we'll give you guys a choice. We'll give you guys a choice. Do you want to hear Moist Justice or let's see, and what was the other one that I got here? I think I'll give you guys a choice, or the pairing's over for now. That's the other one. I'll give you guys an actual choice on this matter. Let's see, Moist Justice, new song. And I can tell you, both of them are good, but I think one's better than the other. New song, and it's going to be Moist Justice. Someone typed that in chat, and I thought that was pretty good. Or let's see, what was the other one? Oh, pairing over. Yeah, there we go. Let's see, pairings over for now. There we go. Yeah, I put a space in there. I don't know why. There we go. Aha. She's been a member for 8 months. Thank you, Death Angel. I appreciate that. That is absolutely awesome. I'm so glad you've been here for 8 months. It is so good to see all you fine folks. Now, I don't have a video to go with it because, you know, I had to write this on the fly because, you know, being outdone by Jeremy and Megan in one night. Come on. Who's in charge of this shit show? I just want to know. See, I almost feel bad for Megan. She's a UIT out of her league in a song war. No, and that her song was actually really good. I liked it. I thought it was really good. I voted for me too. I am biased. Oh, that's awesome that she won the vote. I wonder if did she ever do a vote for hers versus Jeremy's versus mine? I think that would have tilted the scales. Jeremy might have got that one. Couldn't catch a live. Absolutely, Nana. No, I mean it was good. It was good, and I like Jeremy's too. That was pretty hopping. I love the songs. I love them all too. That's the cool part about it is just enjoying whatever other people are doing and see the creativity. It puts joy in my heart. Ah, la 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 la. Wow, you guys are liking Moist Justice. Oh yes, everyone is absolutely talented. I sound low. Yeah, that could be on me. I probably my audio down. Give me just a second. I'll increase that. It's probably me. I guarantee. Let me get that audio up. Give me just a second. The settings and go to audio. Now I've got it down pretty low. There, that should have brought it up to a reasonable level now, or at least more reasonable. It could be that my audio is working as it should now. So that's always good. Megan didn't do another poll. She wanted a crown for today. Oh, well, it's a glorious crown. There's nothing wrong with that. Let's see. We're sitting here. And let's see. Whenever we get... Oh, we've already hit it. We got 200 people in here. All right. We're going to end the poll. And it looks like you guys are going to get a little bit... just a little bit of Moist Justice. Okay, well, you asked for it, so might as well give it to you. Here we go.
Moist, say it. Moist.
Again.
Moist.
One more.
Moist. Moist Justice convened. Thong on the docket. Case of omen, VV zone. Upload a rocket. Everybody say moist. 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 Read the terms. Kiss the gavel. Now rejoice. Exhibit A. Genie is wrong. Certified clown. Channel to the ground with his own thumbs down. Conspiracy chorus when the strikes got voice. But the footage is clear and the file reads moist. Recycle scoops, timestamps off, 14 clickbait hats on a holocaust. Idiot energy rule book tossed. Appeal button crying while credibility's lost. Fleas in the chat like a dust storm hiss. Begging the breeze for a rumor kiss. Patterns don't blink and receipts don't ghost. The gallery just yawns while the chorus says moist. Moist, just case closed, lips gloss. This bench wants spice, not a blame shift exhaust. Bring heat, bring truth, bring something voiced. We feast on the facts and the ruling is moist. Cue the waterworks, crying to the fleas. Save my brand while he drops to his knees. Fleeces humid, hive hums overjoyed. Thrives in a swamp where the logic's void. Breadsticks brag like a prize he sees. Thinks they're coupons from Chuck E. Cheese. Tokens and tantrums, tickets he hoists. Tasty crowns melt when the climate is moist. Sock puppet parade, alts on parade. Same bad takes with the name reshade. Terms aren't jealous, they're just concise. He speed ran dance and pay the price. Moist justice, gavel with a twist. This court wants spice, not a gloss only list. Step with a theory that can carry its weight, or slide off the beat when the chorus dictates. Moments, tears, moist drip drip on cue. Former YouTuber, former best friend crew. Fleas, a flea circus claps at the noise. Cheese card prizes and rumor boy toys. Screenshots brittle like stale baguettes. Breadstick flakes with expired beds. Say it slow. Quiet. verdict is moist. Moist. Good. Appeal denied. Enjoy the breadsticks, dude.
Maybe not with the $50 super chat. Shizzy always wins in the best song category. Hey, I do what I can. Sometimes I just got to get a little bit inspired, you know? What can I say? Ah, fantastic. Excellent. Megan will freak out. She won't freak out. Thank you, baby. Not appreciate it. She won't freak out. Howdy, I'm good. You're moist. Hello. How you doing, Calvin? Good to see you. Good to see you. Welcome, chat. Welcome, everybody. Oh my. I had other versions of that, but I think that one like hit the spot. It was perfect. Oh, Max. Good to see you. Good to see you. My, oh my, Max. I hope you're having a wonderful evening. And I hope that everybody else is having a good evening also. I mean, it has been, I was hoping that today would be calm. You know, as soon as Megan comes back, everything calms down. You know, whenever she goes away, everything explodes. It just becomes frantic everywhere. Yes. And man, did it get crazy over the weekend. Over the week, the Fleas flipped out. They lost their mind because they're like, who's this Yamaha guy? I don't know who this Yamaha guy is. Who's this Yamaha guy? I don't know what they're talking about. Why is everybody talking about the Yamaha biker? I don't know who that is. Did you see the bar complaint on Lucy that Megan was reading? No, I haven't seen the bar complaint on Doocy. I haven't seen that. I'm sure that that's going to be glorious, though. It'll be available. You know that it will. Those kinds of things will happen. Those things maybe I might have it in my inbox. You never know. I get all kinds of stuff in my inbox. Take a look. What do I have? Oh my. Let's see what we got. And let's see what we've got. I think that's it. I think it's right about here. What's up, brother?
Well, hello, everybody. I have no idea. I am just an innocent little boy. But yes, come to find out. And then it took me a second there when I saw your title to realize. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah,
well, and I heard what you just said, and that's a lie. She knows damn well who both you and I are.
Oh, yeah.
Because after Bubbles got done trying to hump after Bubbles got done trying to hump everybody's leg, and we came up with that one letter, and he started talking shit. So did they about you, me, Ballstorm, and a couple other people as well. Mm-hmm. So she knows. They know.
They know. But
I
see,
think she just can't face the fact that she loves my voice.
I know. It rattled something.
It
loose
haunts
in
her dreams. Yes. Old Typhoid Mary and the Lung Butter Serenade. With the percussion section of crickets in the background.
That will be YouTube Music Awards show. Will bring super chats for sure.
My volume's too low?
No, I don't think so. No, they said the volume is low. Volume is low. You're underwater, fading in and out. That could be me. It does happen. It's a YouTube thing, or a StreamYard thing. If it continues on, I'll do something about it. Just we'll have to see. I don't think there's any issues with it.
Oh, okay.
It could be because I'm laughing really hard. I do that whenever you're around.
Oh well, it does have a tendency to happen. Yeah.
My noise cutting is way too much. Well, it's got a peak on it. It's got a peak limiter because I can get really damn loud.
Yeah.
I just need to talk a little softer.
Yeah.
You can barely hear Shizzy tonight. Well, that'll just have to do. I can check and see what it sounds like to me. It sounds good to me. My volume is good. Yeah.
Yeah, but outside of that, nothing really new today, I don't think. Was there?
Well, you got some big shout outs last night.
I did.
Oh yeah. I watched the Hails last night. And they showed the helmet. They read the nice letter that I sent to them.
Oh yeah. So they did get that. Okay.
Yeah. That whenever they got it, they read the letter. And George and Jeremy both said, had big kudos to you. Said, hey, Yamaha, we love him because he says all the things that we want to say. He's thinking the exact same thing that we're saying, and
my filter's kind of damaged.
we just can't say it. Sounds like I'm whispering. I guarantee you I'm not whispering. I've just got my volume set to not be explosive. There's some crazy stuff going on with the audio. It's a StreamYard thing. It's not playing well with me. I can turn that up a little bit.
Yeah, several people have been talking about that. So.
It could just be my software for this. It has issues that it likes to create every so often.
Right, Dark Mage. Yeah, that's part of the problem. Yeah, it's different when I'm typing because when I'm typing stuff in, well, the vast majority of the time when I'm typing stuff in, it gives me a split second to think more carefully about what I'm typing in. Plus, I don't want to get somebody else credit for that.
So is that a little better, or is that just blasting?
You're louder on mine.
Okay.
End. Yeah.
And I'm bringing it down a little more.
So I can turn. Oh,
there we go. And that should be a little better right there. Yes?
Yeah,
no?
I think so.
Okay.
It's louder on my end. Everybody in here is saying, yeah.
There we go.
Sounds good. Sounds better. Much better.
Yeah, I've got my volume was down for whatever reason on my output on one device and really low on the other. I've got believe it or not, my volume's turned to about 45. So I'm going to see if this.
Well, yeah, because there's a difference. It's the same thing when I do my stuff on OBS.
Yeah.
You try and balance that out, and you try and drop down your computer's main volume so that you can do a booster on OBS or like for you for StreamYard or whatever. And so,
right.
Under normal circumstances.
Mine is all funky kind of stuff. So yeah, much better. Good evening to everybody. Good evening. And oh my gosh, it was somebody that put in here. In the clouds, it was, I'm spacing off here. In the clouds with a $10 Yamaha arrives and the chat gets moist.
Oh.
Did you hear the new song? I'm sure you did.
Yes, I did catch that. Yeah, yeah. I know. Well, that's what I said over on Megan's when she had put her song up and thrown in the phone. I was like, I'm sorry, I just gotta stick with the porch on which I shit. You're not going to win.
Jeremy's was really good too.
I did like that, and Megan was right. It did kind of have almost that Halloweeny tone type, vibe to it. It was actually pretty cool.
Yeah, I enjoyed Megan's. I mean, it was
Oh
good.
yeah, that's good.
And I think the content of the lyrics is really good too.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. So they were pretty proud of you, and then of course the Fleas I think they got really upset, because my helmet got donated out. I didn't have to auction it off on my channel, and I didn't charge people to mail it to all those kinds of things.
Mm-hmm.
All the kind of crappy stuff that they're constantly pulling on their super chatters. The people that they're spinning the wheel of whatever it might be.
Mm-hmm.
And they flipped out on Lynette. Yeah, I pulled up the transcript. It's hilarious. I'm just watching them lose their mind. I was like, oh my gosh, they really got everything wrong. I mean, like in so many ways. And not only that.
That wouldn't be surprising.
Like, well, who else is getting shit wrong these days? Well, Volmit is getting everything wrong.
Right.
I mean, I was laughing my ass off whenever I read his little Substack article.
Well, they all are. Whether it's Flea, fucking Bubbles, Paint Chips, all those idiots. Do the opposite of what they say, and more than likely you're going to be fine.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean,
you can see how this has gone.
Yeah, it was comical to read because I was just like, "Oh my gosh!"
People out there saying that
for it. They're saying that Jeremy said that he was going to take theirs down.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they're saying. That Jeremy said he was taking their channels down. That's not what Jeremy said. Whenever he said more is coming, this is the first wave. He was talking about the first wave of lawsuits. He said there's more lawsuits coming. I'm like, are they idiots? Oh, never mind. I got it. They are idiots. They don't know. I got real quiet again.
Yeah.
Well, it's probably me. I can always bring that up just a little bit.
There you go.
Just a little bit. Wiggle it. More than a little bit. Better.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can't hear Shizzy. It's a YouTube thing. I mean, a StreamYard thing. It's got all kinds of funky stuff going on. Or it could be my computer. I don't know. Could be any number of things. Yeah. It doesn't like me a whole lot.
Hello, everybody. Hey,
hello, everyone. So what I was going to do is I was going to get some more of Larry's filings here and continue on because I have been able to finish that. It says, Shizzy, title for the next song after tonight's Megan's Moist Breadsticks Yamaha. Can tell you the joke?
Megan's Moist Breadsticks. Huh?
What's the joke?
It said farting during a yoga class. Oh, Yamaha said farting during a yoga class is natural. I wasn't doing yoga. I was there to pick up a friend. It did feel natural. That's from Stephen Bear. I don't know what they're... I'm not sure what... Wait a minute, Megan's... Yamaha, can you tell the joke?
I don't know what the joke was. Well, you have to remember that Yamaha, he says things off the top of his head.
Yeah. I don't write this shit down.
No, it's not like he rehearses.
It's very quick. It's very fleeting. And I have to say these things because outside of it disappearing or just rolling out the other side of my head, there is apparently a small chance that it could make my head explode.
Yes.
So I have to say these things. Quick. Yes.
Yeah, it has to. It's like an orgasm. Once it's done, it ain't.
Well,
isn't
that's
coming
bad
back.
too, because when I get excited, even after an orgasm, oftentimes I shit myself and forget who I am for 5 minutes.
Megan doesn't like the word moist. I know.
Well, that's why we're going to put that in there. Yeah.
That's why I put that song in there. That's why.
I would have ended early. I told you I can't remember how I said it. Somebody else would have to tell me how I said it. How did I say it? I basically told you that I was departing. For I had a freshly cleaned, pristine porch in which I needed to go shit upon. Because it was that time.
Do you think I should just play the song again for him, Yamaha?
Yes.
I think now that once we get another let's see, I'm thinking another almost 100 people. Got to get it over 1,000 in here, so you guys got to get really active. Start shaking it a little bit, and we'll play it. We'll play the song, the response song. Maybe that's his
No, and that was pretty quick.
No. Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, yes.
Oh, it's okay, Megan. Don't worry about it. I'm used to people ignoring me.
Oh, Megan, you haven't heard it yet?
Nobody
oh
paid.
my
Nobody
gosh,
paid attention
Megan,
to me.
you're gonna love it. Just a little wiggle, just a little wiggle. Ah, yes, we're almost there. We're at 996. We just
Nobody
need
cares.
a few more.
That's what I wrote on Jay's thing earlier. I said, when the package sounds and looks this pretty, nobody cares what's on the inside. Nobody listens to me.
Oh my God. Oh, that's awesome. I love it. Oh my gosh. We hit 130. All right, here we go. Just for you, Megan. This one is just for you. Wait, maybe I should give her an invite. Do you think I should invite her on?
Sure.
So she can dance to it?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's probably not wanting to do anything. She's like, I'm tired. I don't want to come on. But she can judge for herself.
She has been doing a lot of crying over.
She has been
Tug
doing
and
a lot of
Jay.
crying.
So I mean, it's draining.
It's draining. What I'll do is I'll send her an invite. And she can say whether she wants to come on or not. If she says no in the chat, then I
she said send it. Oh,
all right.
Oh, she's. I'm reading that in a feisty tone. I think you're about to get an earful.
She might leave it like before the song even gets going. Oh, here she comes. She, YouTube. This thing is acting really funky. Thank you for being a member for 9 months, your mom. We'll wait for a second because it'll like I said, YouTube is acting funky.
Oh, there we go. It was spinning. Yeah, play. How could I have lost already? Let's fucking go. No way did I lose. The chat is telling me that I lost the crown already. Did you see Did you see? Look how cold it is in my house. I'm wearing a flannel and a robe. I mean, this song is
perfect for you.
It's perfect.
Perfect.
Why don't I see it? Is there a video?
He just did this.
Moist? Ah!
Moist, justice convened. Thong on the docket. Case of omen, VV zone. Upload a rocket. Everybody say moist, 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 moist. Read the terms, kiss the gavel. Now rejoice.
Oh.
Exhibit A, genie is wrong, certified
I would never vote for this.
To the ground with his own thumbs down. Conspiracy chorus when the strike's got voice, but the footage is clear and the file reads moist. Recycle scoops, timestamps off, 14 clickbait hats on a holocaust. Idiot energy rule book cost. Appeal button crying while credibility's lost. Fleas in the chat like a dust storm hiss, begging the breeze for a rumor kiss. Patterns don't blink and receipts don't ghost. The gallery just yawns while the chorus says moist, moist. Just case closed, lips gloss. This bench wants spice, not a blame shift exhaust. Bring heat, bring truth, bring something voiced. We feast on the facts and the ruling is moist.
All right. damn it! God damn it!
Cue the waterworks, crying to the flea. Save my brand while he drops to his knees. Flea's humid hive hums overjoyed. Thrives in a swamp where the logic's void. Breadsticks brag like a prize he sees. Thinks they're coupons from Chuck E. Cheese. Tokens and tantrums, tickets he hoists. Tasty crowns melt when the climate is moist. Sock puppet parade, alts on parade.
Yeah, Rosalind's on deck.
With a name reshaped. Terms aren't jealous, they're just concise. He speed ran dance and pay the price. Moist justice, gavel with a twist. This court wants spice, not a gloss only list. Step with a theory that can carry its weight, or slide off the beat when the chorus dictates.
This is a jam.
Vomits, tears, moist drip drip on cue. Former YouTuber, former best friend crew. Fleas, flea circus, claps at the noise. Cheese card prizes and rumor boy toys. Screenshots brittle like stale baguettes. Breadstick flakes with expired beds. Say it slow. Why it's slow? Let it flow. Blame won't save when the pattern shows. Moist case file thick. Moist pen.
I like the background singers.
Diagram box wasn't just a trick. Exclusive stamped on an ancient thread. Headlines guess, then quietly shed. Deadlines missed, then timeline splice. Creditless crumbs in a salad of lies. Every new flop, it's the very same host. Not mirrors, not self, just blaming a ghost. Clown car logic on a loop for just. Echoes get sticky when the air is moist. Moist justice, sign it with a kiss. Bring sugar and thunder and something that bites. Come with a verse that can stand on its own. Or the record of choices will make it well known. Channels don't swing, good records
Is this
just
like a
slap.
7-minute
Guidelines
song?
don't hate, they mirror the map. Keep it thong tight, grip right. Mystery and poise, let the docket do the math while the verdict is moist.
It's like 7-minute songs.
Good. Appeal denied. Enjoy the breadsticks, dude.
I can't wait to see the video.
How
Holy
many
cow.
tries? How many tries was that?
That was 2. That was the second one.
I love it when it works out well. My my Vaffo song was the second one. It was the second one. The first 2 were the best though, and I did like 20. Whenever I hear it where I like the first or second, I should just stop because it never gets better than that. I don't know why. It was really good.
My thing
Except for
was
all
is-
the word, except for all those words in there that I don't like this one.
Wet ass P word.
That one. I can't.
Well, and the reason I did that is because I knew that it would drive you up the wall with the moist.
Yeah.
And I was like, you have to put moist in here as much as possible, so it did. But the best part was whenever it got to the breadsticks, it said that. Let me see if I can get the actual lyrics here. Because it's like right in the middle of it. It says, "It's not that one." I have to look at the lyrics because it was.
Well, I
How
voted
long
for-
is that song? Is it like
I
6
voted
minutes?
for moist
It's only
justice.
almost 4 minutes long, but it is so.
It feels like it's
perfect.
longer than that.
But it's so perfect because it covers every single bit of it.
I think it's the moist that gets to you.
Vomits, tears, moist, drip on cue. Former YouTuber, former best friend crew. Flea's, flea circus, claps at the noise. Cheese card prizes and rumor boy toys. Screenshots brittle like steak. Stale baguettes. Breadstick flex with expired
Easy for you to
bets.
say.
I know.
Did
But
you
there was-
hear?
Oh, here it is. Here's the one.
Oh.
Cue the waterworks, crying to the fleas. Save my brand while he drops to his knees. Flea's humid hive hums overjoyed. Thrives in a swamp where the logic's void. Breadsticks brag like a prize he seized. Thinks they're coupons from a Chuck E. Cheese. Tokens and tantrums, tickets he hoists. Plastic crowns melt when the climate is.
Of course. Oh my God. Did
Oh,
you? I have something to leave you before I go.
yeah, sure.
I'm putting it in the Twitter DMs,
Okay.
but I don't know if you heard about the latest in the Laura Owens thing, but
Oh
that
my
she didn't show
gosh.
up for court. But we caught her competing at a horse show
Oh, I saw
instead.
that. I
Yeah.
saw that.
Well, something big has just broken,
Oh, did
and
it?
Oh.
one of the horse ladies, you've got to pull it up. It's her Instagram post, and you will die laughing.
Okay.
You
let me see.
will die. It's hilarious.
Where is it? Where is it?
It's one of the people who is one of these horse people at this competition. They're just figuring out who she is and what she did.
Oh, okay.
And someone she put it up on Instagram. Is it not there? No, it's still there.
I'm not seeing anything in the
Oh wait, hold on. I put it in. Oh, because I didn't send it. What a dumbass. Here, let me put it in the private chat.
that's fine. Yeah,
It's
put it in the
easier.
private chat.
I didn't hit send.
No, it happens. Oh,
It's a short little video on Instagram, but it is a crack up, and you're gonna love it. So I'm gonna hang up and let you guys watch this, and I'll listen because I'm gonna go lay down in bed. But it's a crack up, and I know you're gonna love making fun of this.
Oh, okay. Is this her? Because this.
No, that's not Laura. It's someone in the horse riding community in Scottsdale who's figuring out who the hell she is and what she did. She was at the competition. She knows the people involved. Oh, and I should explain. When she says she saw this horse and an old friend of hers, she doesn't mean Laura. She means Laura's trainer. Laura's trainer is a guy who was riding her horse on Tuesday, the day that Laura was supposed to be in court at this horse riding show. And then Laura was riding the horse we can confirm Thursday, Friday, Saturday. No, sorry. Friday, Saturday, Sunday for sure. Maybe Thursday, but we don't have the goods on that yet. But she told the judge she was dying. Remember?
Yeah.
She couldn't travel because she was internal bleeding. She needed a transfusion. And ADA
and whatever this ADA accommodation
and whatever the
bullshit.
ADA accommodation is. Okay, listen to this, and I will be in the chat.
All
I'm leaving.
All right, Megan. Oh my gosh.
Wow, what a week! You just never know what's going to happen at a horse show. I think it was Tuesday. Last horse, I went in the indoor to school, and there was one other horse in there. He looked older. Old friend of mine was riding him. I was like, oh, what horse is that? Oh, a new client. I just this week. And I'm like, oh, horse looks really old. Anyway, that doesn't matter. But that was kind of like the beginning. And then I was watching the girl ride, and I was like, damn, that girl rides pretty good. Super skinny, like maybe weighs 60 pounds, but damn.
Super skinny, maybe weighs 60 pounds, soaking
so
wet.
She's probably thinking that she's like maybe a tall teenage girl or something, a younger girl.
Yeah.
Girl has a pretty good eye. And that's when the fight started. I mean, not with me, but then, holy moly, the people started talking, and then I started looking on the internet, and then the reporters started showing up and the long-range cameras, and I was like, what the hell? Anyway, whoa. It's all true, it seems, but I'm going to let you know about what rabbit hole to go down. I feel kind of a kinship to it only because my friend Melina was on that episode of The Bachelor with Clayton, the guy. And, yeah. Anyway, justice for Clayton is happening. It's pretty freaking interesting.
Yeah.
Google it. Laura Owens and Clayton. He's not the only victim. I'm telling you, this is some crazy stuff. Like, you can't make it up.
No.
Well, I guess she's making it up every day, but you can't make this shit up. Dear God. What the hell? I am marking myself home safe. Wow, what a week!
Yeah, this is the kind of stuff, you know, if we didn't see this kind of stuff in court documents or in court itself on video, like with a lot of these cases, and somebody just wrote this shit out as a script, you'd never, it wouldn't sell.
Oh no,
you wouldn't believe it.
No,
for a lot of these cases that we've covered.
I would
it's
not
just crazy.
Believe half of this stuff.
People never cease to amaze.
I mean, you know, and I guess the best way to describe that all of these kinds of things that you see is it's people have always done this kind of crap, but it's becoming more obvious now because of mass media like YouTube, because it's almost instantaneous, where you've got people that are like Volma's
well, it's like all
example.
It's like all of the unalivings and everything too.
Oh yeah,
that stuff's been going on for a long time, very long time. But because of like what you just said, everybody's got that computer right there in their hands, and it's right in your face. Everywhere you look, it's right in your face, and it's instantaneous. So it makes it seem like this is a phenomena that is recent. It's not. This is stuff that has gone on for a long time.
Yeah.
But anyway, sorry, you were talking about vomit.
No, I mean, because the same kind of crap has happened with vomit. Oh yeah, that guy just burned his hand. Idiot. Sorry. The same thing happened with vomit. He went and got himself, you know, every time that he writes something or tries to write something, it all of a sudden happens that they forget that we can fact check them in real time. Because whenever he first started writing things, he thought that, oh, hey, you know, I don't have to know who George is. Who's George was his thing. Like, you know, he wants everybody to do his research for him, because he is incapable of reading and even comprehending the simplest docket.
And yet he and Paint Chips were selling, what was it? Remind me. Pay us 10 grand and we will cover your story or some bullshit along those lines.
You notice how that sort of went away, but they're still covering the story. Isn't that interesting? But yet there's no money left. That's really interesting that there's no money left for the Fleas, but yeah, she's got money to sue people. She's the one that says she raised over 20 grand for the fence. She's the one that said that. She raised over 20 grand for the fence. I raised over 20 grand for the fence. And now she's changing it up and saying, it was more than 4,000. I don't know what these people are talking about. It wasn't even 10,000. It wasn't that much. It wasn't even close to, it was Megan Fox that said it was 20 grand. Megan Fox never. Megan Fox repeated what you said, that you raised 20 grand for the fence, and that's what it cost.
Well, it's the same thing with the court filings too. You sit there and read and go over court filings, and it's right there in a court filing, regardless of who it's from. And they will sit there and dispute it and lie about it and spin it. And it's right there in the filings. Oh, that's not what it says. Oh, that's not what they, oh, well, it was just, get the fuck out of here.
Oh yeah, it's not in there. Yeah, not in those filings. Here, let me because I was going to show this the other day, and I think today is just a perfect time to actually show this, if we need to, because it's really important, because this right here, as you're going to see, is at the very beginning of a witness testimony. I swear, yes, Mr. Shockett, thank you. Direct examination. This is okay. So you are Scott Stark, a registered licensed attorney in the state of Florida. Yes, and you are the attorney in 2 cases involving Jeremy Hales representing Miss Preston. Yes. Okay, we're here strictly limited to inquiring as to the issues in the pending motion for sanctions. That's it. So my question to you is, have you received all the filings in this case, including the motion for summary judgment? Yes, I have. Okay, did you write the complaint in this case, or did somebody else? I write it. I had a person help me with it, but I made the final corrections and I signed it, so it's my complaint. Okay, who was the person that helped you? Was it an attorney licensed to practice law in the state of Florida? No, it was not. Who was the person? Deuce. He's an attorney from Massachusetts. Is he involved in this case? Is he doing any legal work in this case? Maybe not in this case, but he's involved in the federal case. Yeah, right here. This is sworn testimony. This can be admitted in, dumbass. I mean, this is the kind of shit. And then they're sitting there going, well, I don't know what you're talking about. Bruce isn't representing Lynette. You're right. He's not representing Lynette, but he's still writing pleadings for her, which is illegal in the state of Florida, you dumbasses. But yet they're going to sit there and they're going to say, oh, I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, all right. Did you do any investigation prior to filing this complaint as to whether those images existed? Yeah, with Mr. Ducey. Yes, we talked to him. He talked to my client several times. Oh, I don't remember talking to Mr. Foreman after Ducey talked to him. I don't remember speaking to Larry Foreman. Guess who's suing Larry in another state? Sticking his nose where it doesn't belong, harassing and intimidating people. Oh, okay. How did Ducey contact you? Well, Ducey contacted me after Miss Preston came on board and says I'm helping her out through all of these cases involving Jeremy Hells, and maybe we can cooperate on these. Ducey, he's an attorney from Massachusetts. I mean, this is the kind of crap that you're sitting there having. It's like you're shadow boxing with a ghost.
And I don't know where that standing is, whether or not I'm trying to remember it went back. I can't remember how it was said, but something to the effect of he was contemplating, because of whatever was going on in Connecticut, of just giving up his Connecticut license. But if not, then he's got potentially 3 states and the feds to worry about. Because they'll put it in there, and he'll be noted in federal court as well.
Oh yeah, all this stuff comes in. Like everyone seems to think, oh well, you can't get him on this. Oh no, that's the thing. You can totally get him on this crap. Please turn your mic up. You're much lower than Yamaha. That's because I'm shorter. Don't pick on me. Height is my thing.
I'm 4'11 and a half. He's just 4 foot.
She says, please turn up your mic. You're much lower than Yamaha. Is that better? I think that's a little better. I've turned it up and I can see where it's coming out at. So it should be much better.
But like I was saying before, we've talked about for the last couple of times I've been on here. This goes back to point out the fact what we were saying before, where you can have a civil case that turns criminal. I mean, we just covered somebody where this exact thing has happened. Laura Omen, yes. She's a perfect example. Same thing. And it's not uncommon. And yeah, practicing law without a license to do so, is a criminal offense, or can be a criminal offense. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but there is a potential where criminal indictment or charges can be handed down or filed.
Well, that's also something you have to remember. They're usually not going to do anything during an active case. Well, all the more reason for him to prolong this as much as he possibly can.
Potentially. It depends on who you get a hold of. It depends on who's motivated to do what about it.
Well, usually what they'll do is they'll just collect all the evidence on all the crap that he does, and then they'll just do them as individual accounts like they did with Laura Owens.
Right. Yeah.
It also will take a judge to more than likely make that recommendation.
Well, just a recommendation from a judge to begin with in regards to a bar complaint. I mean, that's got a lot more teeth. That's got a lot more teeth than just your average person. Because they get complaints all the time about stupid shit. Oh,
yeah. Yeah. But whenever you get it from a judge, that's something completely different. Now, Now, there is always a possibility if there is a bar complaint filed, which somebody was saying that Megan was reading a bar complaint earlier. If a bar complaint is filed against somebody, now, a lot of times they won't do anything if they're in active litigation with somebody. They'll note it, and it depends on how egregious it is. Now, there, some bar complaints, what they'll do is, especially if it's coming from multiple states, there's a possibility that it will go to multiple states, and that way they can all communicate, and they will have these communications to see if there's something that can be done to prevent them from continuing on with bad behavior, especially during an active case.
Well, and even if they don't, it's not uncommon for states to follow suit. So one state gets a heads up and they get a complaint about something, and this state's bar knows that this individual is barred in other states. They will inform the bars of those states, and if this individual's license gets suspended or revoked in that first state, it's not uncommon for the other states to follow suit.
He's not in active litigation or anything else in the state, but he is in active litigation in federal case in Florida. So not state cases, but in Florida he is. So I mean, I don't know.
Well, but that one is taking place in Levy County.
Right.
On this new review.
That's
sanctions and whatever else they're going to do.
Yeah, that's a Northern District case. So
okay,
for the state of Florida.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I do not know if Omar filed anything yet. Oh, God, I hope he does, though. I hope Omar files a hell of a lot and really just tears Laura Owens all to pieces.
I'm going to laugh my ass off, though, if they do end up doing something to her about this, even if it's for a short period, so that when she's done doing whatever stint she's got in Arizona, they ship her ass to California, and she does, I don't know, 30 days, a year, whatever after that there.
No, I mean, there's a possibility with the shenanigans that she played. If they file this right, there's a big possibility that they will show up at her door, arrest her, and haul her back to California for a bond hearing.
Right. Yeah.
For the shenanigans, just to ensure that she actually shows up this time.
Yeah.
Put her ass in jail. That'll thicken her up a little bit. She won't weigh 60 pounds after eating prison food.
But I'm talking about after it's all over and done with. If they do something and she's actually convicted of whatever they want to do in California.
Oh, yeah.
During that time period, she's already done with whatever she's got in Arizona, been convicted there. If that happens, we have to say, presumed innocent, whatever.
Oh, yeah.
But when she gets done with whatever time stint she's got there, and then they ship her ass back to California to serve whatever time they decide to do there. I'm going to laugh. It's
going to be brutal on her.
Yeah.
I mean, she's going to get hammered left and right. Of course, she's used to getting that. Matskin cannot demonstrate falsity for any statement made in the 3 videos. Ducey claims also fail because he cannot show the foreman made an unprivileged publication to a third party. Foreman's statements are privileged opinion, absolutely protected by judicial statements privilege. Now, Foreman's statements are privileged opinion. Foreman remaining statements in the videos are pure opinion. Pure opinion occurs when the maker of the comment states the fact on which he bases his opinion off of the plaintiff, and then expresses a comment as to the plaintiff's conduct, qualifications, and character. A statement consisting of pure opinion is absolutely protected. Affirming dismissal of defamation, false light claims based on statements that were commentary involve non-actionable expressions of opinion. Foreman's opinion about Ducey's continuous stupidity and aberrant behavior. I love that. Cannot serve as a basis for liability. Oh, this hits so hard. Nor can Foreman's other opinions about Ducey. Ducey takes issues with Foreman's statement. Deuce, anytime things start going south, he escapes. Why? Because that's what cowards do.
Yeah.
That's what people who have no spine and no testicles do. men, of
He's
course.
literally left the country before. We've pointed that out already.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I pointed that out early on whenever he started sniffing up my leg. It was like, hey, you should have me on. You could have just as many people like watching you as the Fleas do. I see that your numbers aren't very high unless you're covering the hails, because people are interested in the story, dumbass. That's what drives people to watch something. If you're telling a story that people are interested in, they watch. Mm-hmm. And if you don't,
that's why I started calling him Slavic Ben Haydn. Now, I do realize that Armenia is Western Asia, but it just sounded funny to me. They do have a very high Slavic population of one form or another, but
yeah, it's really weird how that worked out.
It is Western Asia, but still, it was just funny. I thought it was funny.
Oh, Slavic! I still got to write that song.
Slavic Ben Haydn.
Oh, Slavic Ben Haydn. Oh,
we got him. Mm-hmm. Ain't got no gas in it.
Ain't got no gas. Going to get back there whenever it needs to. Going to be just fine. Well, despite being ordered to appear in person in Florida, Ducey chose not to appear to explain why he should not be sanctioned for his unprofessional conduct, thus being more unprofessional. I think we already read this one. Altogether, Foreman's statements in the 3 videos are pure opinion, claims that are based in privileged opinion. Larry Foreman's statements are privileged under the judicial statements privilege. And as discussed in previous section, Foreman's statements in the 3 videos are all about the federal court case, specifically Ducey's performance as a lawyer in that case. Well, Ducey even admits that Foreman's statements are about the lawsuit. Foreman refers to this lawsuit throughout the videos. Foreman's opinions about what happened are absolutely protected under judicial statements privilege. In sum, Foreman's statement in the 3 videos are absolutely privileged under the judicial statements privilege. Ducey has failed to establish a prima facie case for the defamation and false light claims because they are based on statements protected by the absolute judicial statements privilege. The court should also dismiss for Ducey's failure to state claims for defamation and false light because Foreman is entitled to judgment as a matter of law. He also cannot show special harm. I mean, it's just like amounted to false allegations of law breaking because they reflected on plaintiff's competency as an attorney. The statements are per se defamatory. That's what he's alleging. As discussed in the previous section, they are true or substantially true. In addition to truth, Ducey cannot prove that he has suffered any special harm. Ducey asserts that Foreman's statements are defamatory per se. Kentucky law requires the plaintiff pursuing the defamation per se theory to present evidence showing that the statements subjected them to public hatred, contempt, or ridicule.
Well, I would like to contest that Matskin's statement.
Matskin's statements are
suffering any special harm.
That's what's caused
fucker
him
needs
ridicule.
to track down that horse that kicked him in the head long ago and have it kick him again.
I mean, if people hate him, that's all on their own. But doing something like that would be, for example, saying, John Smith did something X, Y, or Z to a child. Okay, that could be defamation. And could be defamation per se. Okay. That could also cause contempt, ridicule. But by doing stupid shit and saying stupid shit and not showing up to court whenever he's supposed to show up into court, he has created the ridicule himself. He doesn't need anybody to point out the ridiculousness and the stupidity of his horribleness.
Yeah. Yeah, just keep handing them ammo. I mean, they've got a few toes left, and they keep shooting themselves in the fucking foot. But David Air Force vet, he has a good point. That child catcher creeper on Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
Oh God,
yeah, that's exactly what it reminds me.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Come here, my little pretty. I'll come back to you sometime. Recovery is permitted without proof of special damages because injury to plaintiff's reputation is conclusively presumed. Ducey alleged he suffered demonstrable damage in terms of additional damages, including pain and suffering, and the costs associated with avoiding Foreman's followers. I don't know anybody that goes after him. That's what I'm saying. Is like I can't imagine that Larry wants to even waste his time having people go after him. I don't want anybody going after him just because his filings are absolute golden like goose. I mean, the stupid shit that he writes.
Well, this is what we've said before. We've said it again, last couple of days. They do and say this stupid shit, and then they whine, bitch, and complain about it when people point it out or read it in filings or what have you, and then want to classify it as harassment or bullying or whatever else.
No. No, if I'm watching you run into a brick wall without a helmet on,
yeah. I'm sit there and laugh at your dumbass.
I'm going to pull up my popcorn and watch. Yeah. Matter of fact, I might call a few people to come watch with me because this is going to be really interesting. One of two things are going to happen: either that wall is going to break, or your head's going to break, and you're going to pass out. And then I'll call the police or I'll call the ambulance and have them come pick you up after you passed out.
Yeah.
I might film it too.
There you go.
Just say it. So that way I can show it to the whole world. Nor can Deuce recover costs associated with avoiding Foreman's followers. There's zero allegation in the complaint the Foreman directed his followers to contact Ducey or anyone in his family, or that Foreman controls any of these third parties. The alleged acts of those Foreman does not control cannot form the basis for any defamation liability against Foreman. Ducey alleges damages are speculative at best, and speculative damages cannot be recovered. The court should dismiss the defamation and false light claims for Ducey's failure to establish prima facie case on the damages of elements of his claims. Court should also dismiss for his failure to state claims for defamation or false light, and because Foreman is entitled to judgment as a matter of law. Now, Ducey cannot recover for alleged violation of the rules of professional conduct because Maskin accuses Foreman of violating the rules of professional conduct. These videos appear to be undisclosed and unethical advertisement for legal services by defendant firm. The videos are the words of both defendants. A lawyer cannot make false, deceptive, or misleading communications about the lawyer or a lawyer's service. A communication is false or misleading if it contains material misrepresentation of fact or law, or omits a fact necessary to make a statement considered as a whole, not materially misleading. And also, if a lawyer or law firm advertises legal service and a lawyer's name or image is used to present the advertisement, the lawyer must be the lawyer who will actually perform services advertised, unless the advertisement prominently discloses that the services may be performed by other lawyers. If the lawyer whose name or image is used is not licensed to perform the services in Kentucky, such fact shall be disclosed in the advertisement. The advertising lawyer or firm is advertising for clients for the purpose of referring the client to another lawyer or firm. That fact must be disclosed prominently in the advertisement. So none of what Ducey claimed here covers any of this. Now, Ducey does not explain how Foreman's videos allegedly violate either one of those rules, nor could he. Foreman's videos complied with Rule 7.10 and 7.20, as well as other rules of professional conduct. But even if Ducey had alleged violation of those rules, the rules of professional conduct do not create a private cause of action. See, and this is the problem that Ducey doesn't understand. He doesn't seem to understand that things like rules of professional conduct mean absolutely nothing in a civil case. Those are something that the bar can take up. But Ducey has such a hard on for going after Shockett that he's even got, I would say congratulations, Deuce. It looks like you're the one that got Vomit deleted off of YouTube. Good job.
Well, I think it was a combination. I think it was Vomit's own stupidity, as well as. No.
Well,
I'm saying it's a combination.
No, I mean,
Because paint
according
chips
to
played into
Deuce's
that, too.
rules, you know, the shit on a stick rules, that right there would mean that he is the one that got his channel deleted because of him violating the rules of professional conduct. You know, according to his rule, I'm just going by his rules. If you want to go by his rules, then he's the one that got Vomit deleted off of YouTube, got his channel banned. Good job, Deucey. You know, I guess fair play. Because I think maybe Vomit should probably contact you and say, "Can you help me out? Maybe throw me some meat chickens."
Meat chickens?
Well, he doesn't want the bones.
I'm just throwing around some chicken skin. Is that what it is?
Well, no, just he doesn't want the chicken skins. Those are reserved for Fleas. She's got to suck those things down.
Apparently.
Just, got to get that grease all over the fingers. Just be like, it's funny whenever she acts like she's not eating, but she's sitting there like gagging on her own food as she's like trying to wolf it down and try to talk at the same time. Sounds like a catfish with a hook in its mouth. Just
that shit.
And he's just like, what the fuck did you just say? It's
Yeah,
like, I
I'm
can't
not
even
into
listen
mukbanging
to
shit
it.
at all. That's just fucking gross.
I've got him transcribed.
It irritates me. Well, you've
Season.
heard me. I've busted experts' balls when he's done that shit.
I know.
It fucking annoys me.
Yeah.
I
You'll
love
be
you,
sitting there just,
expert.
stop it. Expert.
But it fucking annoys me.
Sometimes I think he does that just to annoy you. It's like,
No, I think he
Yamaha's
probably
here.
does. He doesn't care. Nobody cares about my feeling. Nobody gives a shit what I think.
It's because you keep throwing flaming bags of crap on our front porches.
Yeah, well,
Feelings, nutty board and feelings.
I've given you guys so much practice, I've had to slow down because your aim is improving.
It is, but you still are damn quick. And you got those dodging skills. I mean,
I'm up, they see me, I'm down. I'm up, they see me, I'm down.
I swear to God, you would think
That shit comes in handy.
You would think that he played football the way he can dodge and weave.
Oh, I did.
It's like a running back.
I can juke it, baby.
Yeah.
Especially when you're motivated by high velocity, copper jacketed antidepressants.
Antidepressants. Deucey's eye. Whenever I first saw this, I thought it said IED. I was just like,
Right? Yeah. Like, wait a minute. What is, huh?
yeah.
Well, technically, okay, let's look at Matskin's IED failed. Okay, well, their shit continuously blows up in their own face, so
yeah.
that's not uncommon with idiots that try and do that shit and don't get it right. It's kind of a fatal flaw.
It is a fatal flaw. Now make sure that you don't.
Oh, look, he's everywhere. Just one big pink mist.
Picking up the cell phone.
Golf
Your
clap.
friend calls you. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
No. The conduct alleged is not intentional outrageous as a matter of law. However, Maskin has not pleaded a casual connection between Foreman's conduct and that Maskin has suffered severe emotional distress. And it says the wrongdoer's conduct must be intentional or reckless. Conduct must be outrageous and intolerable that offends against the generally accepted standards of decency and morality. There must be a casual connection between the wrongdoer's conduct and the emotional distress. The emotional distress must be severe. And none of those does he provide. IED is not available for... Oh, I love this right here. IIED is not available for petty thefts, insults, or for petty insults, unkind words, and minor indignities. Nor is it to compensate for behavior that is cold, callous, and lacking sensitivity. Rather, it is intended to redress behavior that is truly outrageous and intolerable, which results in the bringing one to his knees.
Oh, poor Fifis.
Yeah.
Fifis don't matter.
Now, his IID claim fails as a matter of law. Ducey cannot establish the intent element of outrage because Foreman's statements were true or substantially true. Moreover, none of Foreman's conduct speaking truthfully about Ducey is outrageous. As alleged, Foreman's conduct amounts to public insults and name-calling that Ducey does not like. Foreman began the video by stating, "We don't want to give Ducey any recognition or credibility because he deserves none of those things." But that's not what he said, because this is his statement, because what he said, we do not want to give any recognition or credibility because he deserves none of those things. Ducey's name was never mentioned in there. That was added by Ducey. Although Foreman doesn't say Ducey's name, he shows his audience documents from the litigation discussed in paragraph 7. Foreman is discussing Ducey. Foreman's refusal to say Ducey's name is a calculated insult, as he admitted above.
So that defeats the argument. He didn't actually say it, though.
Do you want to read the next line? Right there.
Oh, this is coming from him.
This is Deuce complaining.
According to Bubbles Matskin Esquaya, Deuce, according to Urban Dictionary, means the result of a complete bowel movement. After calling Matskin a term for excrement, Foreman then falsely accuses Matskin of lying in written federal court pleadings, and falsely claiming that Matskin would face potential reprimand for lying in the pleadings. Numbers, letters, letters, calling Matskin a slang term for excrement. This is a very common tactic for scammers and con artists. Letters, numbers, emphasis removed. Ducey, anytime things start going south, he escapes. Osama bin Laden strikes again. Why? Because that's what cowards do. That's what people who would have no spine and no testicles. Oh, testicles! Run! Run, testicles! Men, of course, which I know nothing of. It's what I'm talking about. Numbers 31. Ooh, it sounds biblical.
I'm sorry.
Continuous failures to appear because he's a coward. And that's what cowards do. Numbers letters 35. In addition, these claims were coupled with calculated insults. Letters numbers. Calling Matskin shady and hiding behind his clownish makeup. Well, it doesn't say that, but, and claiming he perpetuates scams. Calling Matskin a coward in various ways. Letters, numbers. Insulting Matskin's manhood or lack thereof. But I don't know how that could be I don't know how that could be an insult.
I get so much manhood. I don't know what he means by lack thereof.
These insults are not actual. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, okay. This isn't him. Okay. Signed off, Bruce Bubbles Matskin Esquaya. Because I know George apparently likes that too. So.
Oh, I think I have that video too.
Wait, what video?
Oh, you haven't seen the Escuela video?
Esquaya. Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah.
I think you. No, I think we saw that.
Yeah, you've seen.
Yeah, when they were
Escuela
talking
video.
about that. Yeah.
Escuela. Now, Matskin's claim fails because none of Foreman's conduct is outrageous. As a matter of law, Matskin alleges his life has been stopped by Foreman's lackeys and has to leave her teaching job. Matskin's children have been doxxed by these people as well. As discussed previously, Ducey does not allege that Foreman directed any of these alleged facts or that Foreman controls any of these third parties. Ducey has not alleged a casual connection between Foreman's videos, which are not outrageous, and these alleged harms, and his IED claim fails on the causation element. Nor can Matskin recover from the alleged trauma he says his family, who are not parties to this case, suffered. Ducey alleges both Manskin and his entire family have suffered significant trauma because the foreman knew what he was saying was false, or at the very least demonstrated an explicit lack of regard as to the truth or falsity of his claims. Sorry. Kentucky law requires plaintiffs pursue an IIED claim to show severe emotional distress as a result of defendant's conduct. Distress that does not significantly affect the plaintiff's everyday life or require significant treatment does not suffice. Beyond his vague allegation of trauma, Matskin has not alleged any emotional distress, much less the severe emotional distress of an IIED claim requires.
He's definitely distressed.
You want to read the conclusion?
Oh, sure.
Sure.
Roman numerals meaning 4. Conclusion. I didn't even say anything yet. Matskin's lawsuit is a classic slap. Oh, slappity slap. Slaps are by definition meritless. Plaintiffs in slap suits do not intend to win, but rather to chill a defendant's speech or protest activities and discourage opposition by others through delay, expense, and distraction. That's what the whips and chains are for. Sandholm. 962 Northeast 2nd at 4027. International citation omitted. Instead, the slap plaintiff, but it's really a complaint. Goals are achieved through the ancillary effects of the lawsuit itself on the defendant, not through the adjudication on the merits. ID. Okay, you read this part. That's not okay. Bruce Matskin Escuela.
Yes, indeed. Matskin himself calls abusive lawsuits like this one POLYFLOP, protraction of an asshole just saying to make it up shit. No matter the abbreviation, slapping or polymopping or polyflopping all over the place. Well, Matskin's claims against Foreman fail as a matter of law because Foreman is entitled to expedited consideration and dismissal under these rules of Kentucky Uniform Public Expression Protection Act. The court should dismiss the claims. Respectfully submitted, Sarah D. Reddick. You did a wonderful job on writing this. You know, and you would think that Larry wrote it, but he didn't. Sarah wrote it. Good job, Sarah. Way to go, Sarah. Way to go, Sarah. Yeah. Fools are easily parted with their intelligence in this thing. Now, I don't think that I have actually pulled this up and read this one, because this one right here comes from the Levy County. Now, this is the one where my Michelle is going after Jeremy, and this needs to be pointed out. Michelle is the party suing in all of this. Okay, this needs to be pointed out here.
Oh, but it's Jeremy's fault.
No, well, of course it's well, it's Jeremy's fault that she had to sue him. Yeah, because you know everything's his fault. If he sues her, it's his fault. If she sues him, it's his fault.
Of course.
Motion to strike unauthorized communications and for sanctions for unauthorized practice of law. So all you little flea wanderers out there, you might want to pay really close attention to this, because they're not showing you all that you need to know, because this is an actual filing. As you can tell by the little file stamp date right here, it's not something that got emailed to me, dumbasses. They were reading through Twerk and Dirk or whatever his name is. His thing. I was like, well, it seems like they're getting emailed his motions before he ever files them. That's pretty stupid.
Oh, that moron. Yeah. Well, that's not the first time they've done that.
Well, of course not.
No.
It wouldn't surprise me if they're the ones filing it for him.
Yeah. They do that shit like two truckers swapping spit in the glory hole. You like that visual? Okay, I might need the drill for that one. I shouldn't have said that one. See, this is what I'm saying. It just pops out.
Not as much as it did in the glory hole. God.
You know.
Jeremy Hales by counsel hereby files this motion to strike unauthorized communications and for sanctions for unauthorized practice of law and in support thereof states as follows. This motion seeks to bring to the court's attention that ex parte communications, including emails and possibly other filings, are being sent to the court in this case from an out-of-state attorney who is not licensed to practice law in Florida and who has not been admitted pro hoc vice in this matter. Now, and just, you know, so if people are, if they're a little bit confused, you know, whenever you get involved in a lawsuit in another state, you have to, you can't just willy-nilly jump in and do pro hoc vice for whoever you want to. They have limits on who you can do it for. They have limits on the amount of times you can do it. They have a limit on the amount of different cases you can be in with the same client for different things. And the reason Florida does this, and Florida is really big on this as far as limiting the amount of pro hoc vice cases that you can take, is because what they get is a lot of assholes come from like Boston, New York, all those northern states up there, and they come down to Florida to vacation, and they're still practicing law in their own state. And what they don't want doing is eliminating people's livelihood of attorneys that are actually practicing law in the state of Florida.
Yeah. And even if that's the case, it's not retroactive either. Just because you were pro hoc vice on one doesn't mean that once that's over and done with, by whatever means, that you can jump onto another one and say, oh, well, I was already given pro hoc vice. No, it doesn't work like that. Which, from my understanding, from my take on it, is something that those morons over there have been trying to spin.
No, that's not how pro hoc vice works.
No, it does not.
It's for that case, for that particular matter, in that particular jurisdiction.
And again,
in that
these
court.
are not, however the number is, these are not 19 separate fucking cases like that moron over there wants to continue to try and claim.
19 cases? I don't understand where they're getting 19 cases from.
Exactly, because when you look at them, guess what the common denominator is for all those? It is not uncommon at all to have multiple co-defendants or complainants in a case. However, they are under one case number. Yes.
That's going to be one case.
Yeah, those are not,
I mean, you might have different complaints in that case. Correct. Against various people, but as long as there's a unifying thread in one, it's a single case. You know, and that's the same thing that can happen with Fed 1 and Fed 2, is those could be joined together as one whole case to save court time and resources.
If they're, I mean, if there's a correlation there, there's a potential. But.
Yeah, I mean,
my point is that each one of those cases, though they may have in each one multiple defendants, they're not all separate cases. They're all under the same case number, whatever that case that pertains to.
Now the two with Lynette, those are two separate cases. The two Fed cases, those are two separate cases.
Correct.
And those are the only two that she's in federal court with them. That's it. Just those two cases with them. Now she's in a separate bankruptcy case, but that doesn't involve Jeremy at all.
Well, it does,
except for him being a creditor.
Correct.
But as far as it's out of his hands, does that make sense?
Right. Oh yeah. Well, but it's still his fault because she was forced to do it.
Well, yeah,
of course. Yeah.
but that's on her. That's her own damn fault. That has nothing to do with Jeremy. And that'll be tried on the merits of the information that she provides, or if she doesn't provide, then, well, it'll fail on the merits.
Which we know, yeah. Because in the first one, what was it? What was one of the claims? One of the only things that she claimed to actually having was, I think it was something like something to the effect of, I have $50 in my account, or some shit like that. That was all she really claimed, that I remember specifically, as far as for any monetary value.
Yeah, Yet, there's also proof that she was selling off things to raise money for a camper or some crap like that. I mean, and I've been saying this the whole time, is I think that they'll hit their 12 days and she won't be able to file Chapter 7.
Yeah.
It'll get kicked out, and she won't be able to re-enter into it.
Well, and here's the other thing too.
And Ram Sarami or Mr. Saran Wrap Escuela, he's gonna get his $5,000 and walk away.
Well, he's got his nuts in a vice grip right now too.
Well, if you would get him out, he's got him dipping in the toilet. So I don't know about that.
Yeah, right. But the one thing I was going to say is, you would think that it's funny from my understanding how the Flea and some of these other individuals keep making these statements about, oh, well, they're not going to get my financials because it's none of their business and blah, 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 blah.
That is their business.
Well, if they can prove a connection there, because I'm telling you, that's how a court and or a jury is going to see it, is that they were fundraising for her in the name of Lynette Preston and that child.
Mm-hmm.
And if she's taking in and retaining funds in regards to that, your financials very much are related to that.
Oh, yeah.
You can say whatever you want and think whatever you want. Paint it up however you want to.
Yeah, that's not how it works.
But yeah. You're going to get dry fucked and surprised, guaranteed.
I bet you will. All right, Mary, you have a wonderful and Mary Maldonado. Oh, good to see you. Got to bounce. Good night, sweetheart. Yeah, maybe Saran Wrap is dropping a deuce in the toilet. That could be it. Or maybe that's where the deuce is. Right there, under him the whole time. That's why he looks so happy. His cheeks are all puffy.
That's what we were saying the other night. Man, these blue bucket walls are slick. I can't crawl out.
I can't seem to slide out of them.
I can't get a hold of nothing.
I can't get a hold of nothing. All these kernels of corn are hitting me on the head. Getting in my eye and stuff. It's so painful. Any moist here tonight? Oh, we got moist. These unauthorized communications constitute the unauthorized practice of law in violation of the rules regulating, not be very close to in what you're reading here, rules regulating the Florida bar and potentially prejudice the proceedings in this matter. It doesn't say that it does prejudice, but it does have the potential to prejudice the proceedings in this matter. Now, Stupid is currently pro se, but is being represented by Deuce, who is not licensed to practice law in Florida. Upon information and belief that Deuce is licensed to practice law in the states of Connecticut and Massachusetts, but is not a member of the Florida bar. Now, Deuce has sent emails to the court and parties in this case and may have prepared legal documents filed in this manner. See attached. No Florida licensed attorney has appeared as counsel of record for Stupid in this case, since Stupid's prior Florida counsel, Scott Stark, died in August of 2025. In fact, at the recent case management conference in this matter, well, Stupid appeared pro se, even though her bankruptcy attorney, amazing enough, Jerome Sabranrap Escuela, appeared and specifically advised the court he was not appearing in this matter. Well, now Deuce has not filed a motion for admission for pro hoc vice status. And pursuant to Rule 1.20, the Florida Rules of General Practice and Judicial Administration, and Ducey has not been granted pro hoc vice admission by this court. Now, the Florida Bar Rule 4 through 5.5 prohibits attorneys not admitted to practice in Florida from establishing an office or other systematic or continuous presence in Florida for the practice of law, or from holding out to the public or otherwise representing that they are admitted to the practice of law in Florida. It also further prohibits non-Florida lawyers from practicing law in Florida unless they meet specific expectations, such as being admitted pro hoc vice or working in association with a Florida licensed attorney who actively participates in the matter. It constitutes the unlicensed practice of law for an out-of-state attorney to write letters, making arguments to a court in Florida on behalf of a client without first obtaining pro hoc vice status. Florida law requires that attorneys not admitted to practice in Florida must either be admitted pro hoc vice or be members of the Florida bar to engage in the legal practice within the state.
Real quick, I just want to say something. So, Mama Bear Lee, I took that previous message off there. We can make references to things, that's fine, but we just don't want to say any kids' names.
Yeah.
So
no kids' names.
Yeah.
And you won't get timed out or anything, but no kids' names.
Don't put any kids' names in there.
Yeah. And don't put your addresses in there either. That's a bad thing. I actually had somebody had put their address in my chat before, and I was like,
I've seen. I remember years ago, and this was before people really started wising up to it. But I remember several years ago, you'd see people do that. Put phone numbers, or talking to somebody in chat, thinking that it was no big deal, putting phone numbers in there, or even addresses, and it's like, no, don't
do that. as in case you haven't found out, we got some crazy ones out there. I
think now over the last few years, people have become a little more wise for the most part.
So the court held that the letter submitted by an out-of-state attorney who is not admitted to practice of law in Florida or admitted pro hoc vice. Oh, you have a good one, Colleen. Thank you, and have a great night also.
Oh, yeah, you have a good night.
Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you for the $6 super or $5 super chat. I was seeing the 6420 and it was saying 6. Thank you so much. No kid's name. I have been getting away with saying LP and BBB for ages.
I don't get anything. Nobody ever gives me anything. Just stale peanuts.
I love this.
Flat Dr. Pepper. Whatever he leaves on the porch.
Who was not admitted to practice law in Florida or admitted pro hoc vice could not be treated as an authorized pleading under Florida law. The court emphasized that such actions amounted to the unauthorized practice of law, as the attorney was not authorized to represent a party in Florida courts without proper admission. Similarly, the court ruled that a letter submitted by an individual who was not a member of the Florida bar or admitted pro hoc vice was a nullity and could not constitute an authorized pleading. The court reiterated that appearances before Florida courts must be made by a member of the Florida bar, an attorney admitted pro hoc vice, or a party representing themselves in proper person. Now, the Florida bar further clarifies that an attorney admitted in another jurisdiction may provide legal services in Florida on a temporary basis, only if the services are reasonably related to a pending or potential proceeding and the attorney is authorized by law or order to appear in the proceedings. Without such authorization, the attorney's actions would be considered the unlicensed practice of law. This means an out-of-state attorney like Ducey must obtain pro hoc vice status before engaging in any legal representation, including submitting arguments to a Florida court, to avoid violating Florida's rules against the unauthorized practice of law. Florida rules of general practice, judicial administration require that a foreign attorney seeking to appear in Florida must file a verified motion for pro hoc vice admission. This motion must include specific information such as the attorney's jurisdiction of licensure, disciplinary history, and prior pro hoc vice appearances in Florida.
That includes from Armenia, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah, it would also include that he would have to disclose that he was How do you put it kindly? He was fired by his clients that he's currently representing in state court. He was fired by them in federal court. He'd have to disclose that, along with his disciplinary history in that court. Without such a motion and subsequent approval by the court, the attorney's actions, including sending emails related to the case and preparing legal documents, constitute the unauthorized practice of law. The unauthorized practice of law is a serious matter. I certify under these facts involved for a non-party conferral. I certify under these facts involving a non-party conferral, filing is not required under Rule 1.202. So he doesn't have to confer with Lynette on this. Wherefore, Jeremy Hill respectfully requests that this court strike all communications, including emails and any legal documents sent or prepared by Ducey in this case. Enter an order prohibiting Ducey from further communications with the court or parties in this case until properly admitted pro hoc vice or associated with Florida counsel. Require Michelle to identify the name of any non-licensed Florida attorney who drafts paperwork on her behalf, which is then submitted to the court in the future. You misspelled something there, Randy. Which is then submitted.
That's it. Throw the whole damn thing out.
Yeah, throw the whole damn thing out. Consider referring this matter to the Florida Bar for investigation of unauthorized practice of law and grant any other such relief that the court deems just and proper. I would say that I think there's some statutes that he probably could have cited in here also for him practicing in there, but I mean it's neither here nor there. And it says that he certified this, but
that could also be covered by the previous.
Well, and as you can see, now this becomes really important. Michelle Presser Pro say the email addresses for same registered with the portal. Okay. Because there's some emails that I saw that are in the email chains on I believe another case. I don't think it's this particular one, where she's saying, I'm not supposed to receive service. It's supposed to be my mail. No, you idiot. It's in the e-filing portal. That's how you receive your emails. Always. That way you get the information quickly and it doesn't get lost in the mail. And you can't claim that it was lost in the mail. And lo and behold, look, Ducey, her and her email address is what he's mailing, plus the attorney. Sorry, I thought you understood the subject referring to this bankruptcy and statement motion that is being heard tomorrow because of Miss Preston's bankruptcy is reinstated. All the proceedings before Judge Grubb will be stayed. Now, Mr. Hales and Mr. Shockett know this. They're pressing all of these matters in a short period while the bankruptcy stay has been lifted like my leg, pretending the reinsertion statement. They are doing so merely so Mr. Hales can make YouTube content from all of the filings and defaults and deposition notices. That's so stupid.
And you're surprised by this.
I mean, he's sitting here filing shit in a freaking court. He's filing this shit. He's emailing a fucking judge. And he's gone, oh, you guys are using this for YouTube content. Yes, your stupidity we will constantly use for YouTube content. Jesus Christ. Unfortunately, in the Granger v. Preston case, they got to enter the default even though Ms. Preston had already filed a responsive answer and counterclaims. Wait a second. What case are we in here? I'm pretty sure that this is Michelle that brought this lawsuit. I'm also pretty sure that that's Jeremy and George and Larry and what's his name? Tat. Amazing that you're bringing this stuff up in another case that is completely unrelated to it.
Well, again, this is what's been done time and time again with these people. Even when it is directly related to them. The first page or the first couple of paragraphs might potentially be directly related to them. But then they go on these huge diatribes about all these other people that nothing has anything to do with them. Hold on just a second. I'll be back in a minute.
That's fine. Unfortunately, in the Granger v. Preston case, they got you to enter. They got you to enter. That is not how this works. They didn't get you to enter any, they didn't get him to enter anything. They filed everything properly. Your client, the person that you're illegally representing, unlawfully representing, I'm trying to think of the correct word for that. It'll come to me. That you're fucking around with, I guess is the best way to put it. You know, you're sort of tanking their case. I mean, how many ways can you put this? Unfortunately, even though Stupid had already filed her responsive answers and counterclaims, this caused yet more filings and more need for Stupid to act to prevent unfair prejudice from an incorrectly entered default. You don't make the decisions in this, Stupid. See, this is what this idiot doesn't seem to understand. He doesn't make the decisions. The court makes the decisions. And go ahead. I mean, you've already called this judge an idiot. You called Judge Bolitho an idiot. You called them fucktards and all kinds of crap, that they're stupid and they don't know what they're doing. All this crap that you call these judges. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You know, I consider and call them stupid, but as an officer of the court, you might not want to be doing that, especially in emails. But you're sort of known for that, aren't you? You're going over the part where he's calling the judge an idiot, basically, and telling them they don't know what they're doing. Oh yeah, I know. He's already done this before. Oh yeah. I mean, he's done this multiple times with other attorneys. He's done this with judges, because he's the man. Yeah, that's what the little low T guy. Well, and then the funny thing is that Bubbles was, in my opinion, practically shitting himself, as well as some of the others, when Larry had made some comments about the judge, totally unrelated to any of this, the judge over in the Karen Reed trial, and was trying to make a big deal about that. But then he goes and does stupid shit like this on the regular. So. Oh yeah. No. Oh, I'm trying to remember what Larry actually said about her. I can't remember. In a case that he's not even in or related with. I mean, there's a big difference. Like, you have to understand that this idiot is involved in cases with these judges. Mm-hmm. He's inserted himself in there, sort of like an OnlyFans model. You're just inserting things in there over and over again. That nobody wants to see that. Ain't nobody got time for that. No. And it's just, I mean, anyway. Yeah, it's just dumb. It's just dumb. It is. It's beating the same dead horse over and over again. It's just dumb. She filed a motion to set aside. She filed a motion to set. She filed a motion, but she filed it improperly and out of time. Too little, too late. See, this is what happens whenever you're smoking the devil's lettuce and not paying attention to what the hell's going on. Realizing that if she was going to file something like that, she should have had it filed yesterday, day before, 3 days before, 10 days before, 20 days before, a month before, 45 days before. Any time she could have filed that crap in there. But she didn't. And then she also lied on a statement too. Yeah. That's going to come back and bite her, because she perjured herself, and you got her to perjure yourself. You wrote her perjury in there for herself, and she signed off on it. Way to go, Preston, you dumbass. I mean, I can go back to whenever Scott Stark first passed away. Whenever she was filing in other cases, and Ducey is the one writing them, she perjured herself. If he's been writing cases for her, she perjured herself there. How many other cases has she done that in?
Oh, that goes clear back. Now, they didn't do anything about it, but like I keep bringing up, just in that deposition that she had done in regards to the other case that she had dropped.
Oh, yeah.
Multiple times.
And of course, Candace responds, this case is not scheduled before Judge Groot. Groot. My name is Groot.
Groot.
It says attorneys must submit via e-portal and notice of hearings and judicial assistance copy. Well, Ducey couldn't handle it. He was like, Monday, October 6th. Oh, and look who he includes. Now, I blocked her email address out here because that is part of her e-filing email address. Florida Bankruptcy Court. ND wrote, kindly provide the case number so I can reference it accordingly, and he references it, and that's where she says, it goes backwards here. He says this case is not scheduled before Judge Grubb.
I was just scrolling back through. Mama Bear Lee says, if I were to post an address, I'd just post just J Hips. That goofball gives out his own shit. He sits there and talks to his doctor's office on live.
Yeah.
Goofball.
Hey, Doc, how's it going? I don't know
He's
what
such
you're
a
thinking.
nut.
I love
He's
it.
a nut.
I
He's
love
funny.
it. I enjoy J-Hip so much.
He's funny.
Isn't it being heard tomorrow? Is it a video conference hearing? I mean, it's just, and here he is on the 6th, and look who he's including, and including also that proposed order about Arkansas that has nothing to do with this whatsoever. Bankruptcy is being instated. Thus, 2 cases involving stupid will again be automatically stayed. I note that Mr. Shaka's purpose order denying the MPO far exceeds what was asked for. A simple denied order and ask for sanctions. Now, see, here he is telling the judge how to rule and things that he should be reading and doing. And he clearly can't follow the law. So what makes you think it's going to be worth a damn? Yeah. That's sort of what I gather. It's going to close again in 3 days if she doesn't file things. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, 3 days?
Yeah, 3 days.
Oh, I thought she had longer than that.
Oh, no. See, they put a timeline on things for her to be filed.
Right.
Very specific
I guess I just
timelines.
lost track of time. Yeah. Well, like I said, I don't write this shit down, but
well, no, the thing is it was going to continue on in 12 days if she had certain things done, but they run on a timeline. Okay. The bankruptcy court expects certain things to be done in a certain amount of time. So what they do is they send out a notice to you that says you have this amount of time to have things done. So if you think about it, that was filed yesterday, or because it's past midnight. No, it's almost past midnight. It was filed yesterday. Okay, so think yesterday. What was yesterday? Tuesday? Is that right? Yeah, yesterday was Tuesday. I mean, it's still Tuesday where you're at.
No, yesterday was Monday.
Well, no. What day is it where you're at right now?
Yeah.
What day is it?
It's still Monday.
For you? Today's Monday? For you?
Yeah.
Is today Monday?
Yeah.
God dang. I always forget. It is
Listen,
Monday. Motherfucker.
I'm already confused enough half the time as it is. Don't screw my brain up anymore.
Okay, well, it was filed today then. Man, I thought it was Tuesday. I was having so much fun. So,
you hear the shit that comes out of my mouth, right? I cannot contain this.
So, it got filed on Monday, the 27th. Yeah, today's the 27th. So, it was filed today. And they said you have 3 days to have these certain things done. So that means Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Thursday by midnight Thursday. If those things are not completed, the case is back out. It will not be reinstated.
Right.
Yeah. So for them to think that the bankruptcy is being reinstated is a misnomer. It is not true. It is false. on the 6th, it was not being reinstated. As he's saying, the bankruptcy is being reinstated, and thus 2 cases involving Miss Preston will again be automatically stayed. Do you realize that it wasn't even stayed on the 7th, the 8th, the 9th, the 10th, the 11th, the 12th, the 13th, the 14th, the 15th? It took a while. Why? Because of a government shutdown. And here you are wasting more of the court's time with your bullshit. So they'll have 3 days. And guess what happens after 3 days? There will be a notice that'll be sent to the court, most likely by Randy, because they won't be able to file anything for another 180 days. Is that correct? Or is it another 2 years? Can't remember. Whenever you screw up a bankruptcy. Yeah, I think it's like
I thought it was 6 months. I thought it was 180. I thought it was 6 months.
Okay, it might be right. It might be 180 days.
I can't remember.
And if you screw that up, then they put even harsher sanctions on it. And also they're really harsh on what you have to do to meet that. Of course, Ducey will try to delay things even more, but that's going to backfire.
Max says it's 2 years. I couldn't remember.
It's 2 years? I don't know. Yeah, I'm not a bankruptcy attorney or an attorney at all. I'm just an idiot on the interwebs. It's Monday, the baseball game, and Perry Mason are both on. That's awesome. Shockett continues to abuse this court. How is Shockett abusing the court? I would really like to know, because it seems to me like the only one doing screwed up things like this is Deuce. Because I would think that if Randy is emailing the judge private communications, if Randy is emailing the judge private communications, that he would have released those private communications that were being put in there. It doesn't appear that he's abusing the process at all. It seems like he's doing exactly what he's supposed to do.
Now it's Tuesday.
Now it's Tuesday. For me, it is. It just turned Tuesday. I'm turning Tuesday. Of course, Ducey keeps attaching stuff to her. Isn't the hearing be tomorrow? Isn't it video conferencing tomorrow? Ducey. More Miss Thomas, and filing this crap right here. Judge Greb asked for an order denying the MPO, not awarding sanctions or making any findings of fact underlying such award. Nonetheless, Shockett added sanctions to the order as well as findings, although he was not what the judge asked for. Oh, interesting. Here you go, practicing law again in a state that you don't belong in. Good freaking job. See how they're screwing her? How they're just, it's like, Ducey, did you even use lube for this? Because you're just doing a knockdown, bang up job, and her head's about to smack through the wall, the glory hole.
Well, and in my opinion, part of this is because of their egotistical nature, and a lot of this is coming from their own vitriol and anger and all that shit as well. That's what I think, because they got to get their word out there. This is something that you see through his other filings.
Oh yeah,
and just like many of the rest of them.
Well, and this is the same.
Down to they're trying to make their own fight, and it's not working out for them.
They're like kittens fighting in a wet paper bag. It's just they could get out at any point in time, but for whatever reason, they're fighting each other. It is. I swear they are living in a blue bucket. And the walls are really slick.
Yeah,
and they're just hoping it fills up with enough of their garbage that one of them can fall out.
Yeah.
Yep. So he could file a motion for sanctions. Well, here's the thing: sanctions are coming on you, there, Ducey. They'll be coming. The sanctions will be coming around the mountain when they come. They'll be coming around the mountain when they come. Now they want a new Zoom depot content to broadcast on YouTube to mock and humiliate her, as she fucking deserves. Okay? She deserves every bit of mocking that is available.
Yep.
Because of you, Deuce. You caused this. You brought this upon her. You brought this upon herself. She brought this upon herself, and you helped perpetuate it. You made it impossible for her to actually win any of these cases or deal with any of these cases. You made it impossible for her.
Well, he, along with many others,
over months and months ago. It could have been done over a year ago. But you wanted to go after the pocketbooks of YouTubers. You wanted to take down Jeremy's YouTube empire. Isn't that how you put it? His YouTube empire. Got to take it down.
Yeah,
guess what, Deucey? How's that working for you? Seems to me
it goes back though. They're perpetuating the problem because I don't want this to come out that she can say anything or, we'll see what other... She's no victim. No. Because all of this shit stemmed from her and John Cook to begin with. And then all these others jumped in on it and got themselves wrangled up in this because they couldn't keep their mouths shut or just stay away. And so they had to start going after the Hales as well.
If you do stupid things, I'm going to mock you.
Yes.
I'm sorry. And if you don't like it, stop doing stupid things. Simple.
Yep.
Stop doing stupid shit. You don't get mocked.
Yep.
I mean, like I said, they are running headfirst into a brick wall with no helmet on, and I'm sitting back watching it, eating the popcorn. Just like, because no matter how many times you tell them stop doing this dumb shit, they just continue to run full steam.
Well, and that's part of the problem right there, like what you were saying, just sitting back and watching it. That's all initially that was going on. Let us not haze over this. You, Tug, Megan, a lot of people, Larry even, because that's how this whole thing came to town. I mean, even Jeff, when he was still alive, over in Korea, okay, we're just going over court documents initially, way back when, with Lynette Preston and Jeremy Hales and the Thomases. And from then on, just watching this crazy little shit show. But that's all we were really doing. And having fun and mocking and deservedly so.
Yeah.
But what really kicked it off was when they got all pissed off and started dragging everybody else into is when Bubbles was going around and then Lips was right on his heels as well, trying to hump everybody's leg to get a platform, and they were told to kick rocks. So then they went over to the Useless Turds.
No,
and then they started trying to do this massive sweep of, trying to bring everybody in on this conspiracy bullshit and, defamation and they're bullying and blah, 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 blah. You fuckers brought us into it because you, Bubbles in particular, and the Useless Turds as well, because they said it over on their channel, they started talking shit about us.
Oh, yeah. The dumbasses.
You are the fucking morons that brought us into this. We were fine just sitting back, eating our popcorn and laughing and going over court documents.
Yeah.
You have done this.
Yes. They're the ones that created the open letters.
Yep, exactly. That's where it started because of fucking Bubbles.
Yeah, because dealing with him on a base level, like sitting there, responding to him,
no,
it doesn't do any good.
No.
That's why I don't respond to him or what is the other two idiots? The foam.
Yeah, and paint chips.
Paint chips,
yep.
Because dealing with them, first time he emailed me, I was like, I don't know who the fuck you are. Piss off. I don't do what other people tell me to do. That's not how YouTube works. You don't run my channel. Like, I had someone in my comments just like, well, you should do this or that. I was like, fuck you.
Yeah.
If you don't like the way my channel's run, I'll tell you what, take your 22 followers and grow your own damn YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
How's that? Take your 22 followers, grow your own YouTube channel, and do it exactly how you say I'm doing everything wrong.
Yeah. And more power to you.
I'll even give you a big shout out if you can put out some content that's worth a damn. But don't come and tell me how to run my YouTube channel. Screw you.
Yep. No.
I didn't ask for your advice.
No.
It's so annoying to me that I can't even. Sorry. They are ruining this woman's life. No, this woman ruined her own damn life, and nobody there seems to lift a finger. It is not their job to babysit an idiot. It is not the court's job to babysit an idiot. This is what got Judge Grudge in so much trouble in the first place.
Yep. Which, again, they keep trying to gloss over.
Oh, yeah. They don't want to talk about how
they
bad
don't want to
he
talk about that.
shit
The
up.
fact that the Supreme Court, the Florida Supreme Court, overruled him and removed him because he was improper.
And won't allow him to be in another case involved with her or Jeremy.
Or Jeremy. Correct. Yep.
Because he showed bias, what is a judge is not supposed to do.
Correct.
And then he says, once again, I alert you, the error in the entry of default, the order of entry for default entered September 20th is based on the following finding. No, that's not how it works. It's extremely upsetting. Who? To who? Who is it extremely upsetting to that even after pleading, Ms. Preston must deal with the consequences of the entry of default? Because she was in default. And we're not talking like, oh, she just missed it by a couple of hours or some crap like that. No, she was in default for quite some time.
Well, and even then, it shouldn't matter. You're given a timeline. That's what it means. And that's exactly the way that it should be.
Courts are lenient on certain aspects.
Right.
You know, and if you don't believe me on judges being lenient on certain aspects, just recently, whenever Randy filed late, he filed a document late, the judge said that will not happen again.
Or
said,
like
I'm letting it go this time.
Or with the other processing, because there are mitigating circumstances. So, but what I'm saying is,
no, I'm talking. I'll try to be clear about this. Whenever he asked for an extension of time to serve Turk and Dirk or whatever his name, Turducken, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever he asked for it, he should have filed that like the day before. He was a day late on. The judge chastised him for it. He was like, "You will file these on in timely fashion from now on."
Right.
If it happens again, I'm not letting it bypass.
But that goes in with what I was saying. I think part of the reason why for that was because of mitigating circumstances. Because they can say whatever they want. I mean, they've been online. Each and every one of them have been online somewhere, talking about knowing that they have this going on, knowing that they're to be served, and avoiding. They can say whatever they want. That's exactly what they've been doing. And so there are mitigating circumstances with that. But in regards to this specific thing right here about Lynette, there's no excuse for it. And she's done it time and time again. When you're given a time, that's what it should mean. She has no extenuating circumstances for that, in my opinion.
No, not at all. Especially whenever she's not the one filing it. Or whenever Ducey is telling her not to show up to court.
Yep.
I mean, prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Say that you didn't tell her.
Yeah.
Put that shit
and
under
and that's a personal opinion based on what we have seen that can be expressed.
Exactly, because it's the same game that he's been playing.
Yeah, it's happened time and time again.
Because she knew about that weeks beforehand. She could have filed it at any time. She could have filed a motion to have it extended or whatever she wanted to do. She didn't do it. Not saying that it would have been granted.
Well, it's just like even with her going back to that first incident that we were talking about with the deposition. When they finally got that deposition with her, that was what, their third try? Or more? More than that to try and get her to actually get in for a deposition? Yeah.
Yeah. Because they tried early on to get her in for a deposition. That time got changed. Then she was supposed to show up for a deposition, and then she dropped the case. Then the next day she didn't show up. She filed defeat, I mean, is the best way to put it. She said, she dropped the charges against them. That was the thumbnail case where she dropped the case against them.
She withdrew. Yeah.
But yeah, she withdrew her case. But that's the problem, is they already gave the opportunity for her to withdraw the case, and she didn't. They said, you need to drop this case because your time is ticking. If this goes on, you will get attorney's fees. And she ignored it, and
that was the 20-day or the 21 day safe harbor thing.
Yeah. Well, and Ducey is the one that was calling him, was calling Foreman, and then Stark talked to him. And Larry had some things for that was going to allow it to happen. He said, you're just going to drop all the cases and I won't countersue you. That was his demand. Just like, you're going to drop the case and I won't countersue you. They didn't drop the case. And that's whenever, I believe at that point in time is whenever he got together with Randy to represent him. Because until then, he didn't have any reason to do anything. He was just going to wait for those 21 days to be over and then countersue him. Don't forget, Stark admitted Deuce wrote the Levy cases. I know. I already read through that. I already pointed that out. I pointed that out right there at the very beginning whenever I was reading the transcript for that. Yeah, Stark already threw him under the bus on that. That's all on the record. That's all admitted shit right there. This is why Ducey is so panicked right now, because he's been practicing in a way that he shouldn't be doing. He's been practicing law as he shouldn't be.
Well, and again, this is like close to about this time of year. It was sometime shortly before Jeff passed away. So it's been close to around about a year. We were talking about this very thing. You're going to see it. It's going to get worse and worse. You're seeing the death throes. They're trying to throw all kinds of shit at the wall to see what's going to stick, to try and wiggle their way out.
Well, they've got themselves in a pickle right now, like a hard pickle.
Yep.
It's not going to go well for them.
Yep.
And I think they're starting to see the folly of their ways. But they're like I said, they're just going to run into that brick wall as hard as they possibly can.
Yep.
They're just so invested in their stupidity that they just can't avoid it.
Yeah.
I'm like, there's only one thing to do, is just give it some moist justice. That's what I think. We'll give it a little bit of moist justice. Here's another version of that one, but I think they're both good. Here we go.
Moist. Say it. Moist again. One more moist justice convent. Thong on the docket. Case of omen via his own upload rocket. Everybody say moist, 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 moist. Read the terms, kiss the gavel, now rejoice. Exhibit A ain't wrong. Certified clown. Channel to the ground with his own thumbs down. Conspiracy chorus when the strikes got voice. But the footage is clear and the file reads moist. Recycled scoops, timestamps off. 14 clickbait hats on a hollow cough. Idiot energy, rule book tossed. Appeal button crying while credibility's lost. Fleas in the chat like a dust storm hiss. Begging the breeze for a rumor kiss. Patterns don't blink and receipts don't ghost. The gallery just yawns while the chorus says moist. Moist justice, case closed, lips glossed. This bench wants spice, not a blame shift exhaust. Bring heat, bring truth, bring something voice. We feast on the facts and the ruling is moist. F-A-F-O, taste the verdict. Cue the waterworks, crying to the flea. Save my brand while he drops to his knees. Fleas as humid hive hums, overjoyed. Thrives in a swamp where the logic's void. Breadsticks brag like a prize he sees. Thinks they're coupons from Chuck E. Cheese. Tokens and tantrums, tickets he hoists. Tasty crowns melt when the climate is moist. Sock puppet parade, alts on parade. Same bad takes with the name reshaped. they're just concise. He speed ran dawns and pay the price. Moist justice, gavel with a twist. This corp wants spice, not a gloss, only listen. Step with a theory that can carry its weight, or slide off the beat when the chorus dictates.
Oh, you thought I was done, bless your heart, but I'm still living rent-free, it's a work of art. Call me daddy, call me nut, call me the goat. You're paddling upstream while I'm running this boat. You say, I don't care, yet you're glued to the screen. Caught up in my glow while you stay unseen. Your shade's like a breeze, it's barely a draft. Meanwhile, I'm the Picasso of roasting your ass. You say you're over me, oh how cute, but here I am, still the star of your loop. You're my biggest fans, don't even deny. So grab some popcorn when daddy goes live. Call me daddy, yeah, shout it loud. King of your thoughts, I'm making you proud. Papa Nut, Shizzy Daddy, headline act. Your background noise, and that's just a fact. Let's face the score. You hate that you love me, but you keep wanting more. You're like a dog chasing cars, you don't know why. But here you are, barking while I touch the sky. Your comments are gold, such comedy gold. Who hurt you? Oh wait, it's me, I'm told. You're keeping tabs like an unpaid intern while I'm cashing checks. When will you learn? Your timeline's a shrine to every move I make. I'd say thanks, but you're a nasty skank. Oh, Shizzy's washed up. Yeah, sure, Jan, yet here I am, the centerpiece of your plan. You hate watch my stream like it's Oscar night, but guess what, kiddos? I'm still shining bright. Call me daddy, send in your bread. I'm still rent-free in your effing head. Papa Nut, Shizzy Daddy on your brain. I'm your mental landlord, you can't complain. Let's keep it real. You hate that I'm winning, but you love how it feels. Oh, I'm sorry, did I break your streak? You tried to ignore me for like half a week, but daddy's too spicy, you can't look away. I'm the train wreck you need every single day. So while you're out there with your plastic clout, I'm here sipping coffee watching you freak out. You're relevant, wow, what a take. Now go rewatch my vids while I count how much I make. Like count how much I make. Call me daddy, yeah, own it now. I'm reading your brain and you don't know how. Papa Nut, Shizzy Daddy, let's set the bar. I'm the constellation, you're a burned out star. Embrace your role, cause I'm the main character. You're just an old ragged ass, burnt out troll. So that's your bedtime story, kids tucked in sweet and snug. Shizzy Daddy's forever, you lose and you're stuck in the mud. Now say goodnight to Papa Nut, your mental pain. Oh wait, you will see me tomorrow. Agenda will see me tomorrow. Same obsession, same effing thing.